It's in the game.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Countdown to the playoffs has begun and teams are battling out for seeds and home court advantage. Who's going to step up their game and make it to the postseason? Can the rookie The One live up to expectations and help his team secure a seed? Stay locked to Complex News to find out more.
And all my sins washed up if she might say I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this on my I got up now. How you real? You can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down. We ain't gon' put on the fork down. We on the hunt, we gon' mold now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The T-Wolves control the tap. T. To Wiggins. The drive. Right to the basket. Pass stolen by Detroit. Rose. Pulls up for two.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Teague with the basketball. They trail by 2. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Blake Griffin rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jeff Teague.
Here we go. I got him.
To Rose. For 3. He'll take that any day.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. To Griffin. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Griffin. Fires the 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Timberwolves have the basketball. T to Towns. Scores from the post.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going in.
To Drummond. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Teague with it up top. Margins 8. Here comes the screen. To Towns. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. To Rose. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Open look, and he buries it. To Teague. Jeff Teague missed his first. That one goes.
That's me. I got ball. Here we go. Here we go.
Down low for Griffin. Able to convert inside. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Rose. And scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Detroit.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. To Luke Kennard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Napier with the basketball. 14-point deficit.
See the screen, see it. Gotta come through, gotta come through.
Count the bucket for 2.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Covington to Towns. Zaza Pachulia. Huge block. Turnover gives them the possession. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense,
free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Napier with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Lays it up and in.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Shot from the lane won't go. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy. First quarter's complete with the Pistons way out in front. To Luke Kennard.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Detroit with 4 to shoot.
Watch the back door. Hit him.
Short jumper misses. Teague with the basketball. His guys down big. Down low, Bell. Zaza Pachulia swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Marq Morris, defended by Jordan Bell. For three, misfires. It's no good. It's Minnesota basketball. Bell to Teague.
Screen.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
From long range, buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
To Towns. Not that time. The follow won't go either. On the follow, way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Luke Kennard. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Napier with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Towns. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Napier with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Napier against Marq Morris. Jeff Teague. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Luke Kennard. Screen coming. Luke Kennard, guarded by Towns. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Towns. Gets a shot up off the mark.
I got ball. I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up. At the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Missed it at the line.
Oh, yeah, outlet. Let's keep outlet.
Finish that. To Luke Kennard. Has a look. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Napier with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
2 minutes remaining in
Bell to Towns. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Easy work.
To Luke Kennard.
They shoot all day.
Beyond the arc for 3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Teague. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Karl Anthony Towns with a piece. Backcourt violation is called. Jackson to Luke Kennard. Sizing up the defense. Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Reggie Jackson. Here's a chance from long range, and that's rebounded by Minnesota.
Make that, baby. Make that. That's me, I got it.
Marquise Morris sends it away. And the rebound taken by the Wolves.
Hey, this my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Marquise Morris sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That ends the third quarter. The Pistons with a nice advantage.
for the Pistons. Number 17.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Towns. He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
To Luke Kennard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Rebound taken down by the Pistons. To Luke Kennard. Screen coming. The drive, right to the basket, right down Broadway, 4-2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. 4-3. Not done yet. Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Karl Anthony Towns. Won't go. Deep left corner. To Luke Kennard. Fires the three. And the rebound taken in by the T-Wolves. Markieff Morris snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
Here's Towns for 2. He buries it off the step back. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Long key from three-quarters court. The Pistons are the winners as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Timberwolves really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
The Timberwolves got their point scoring from these guys on screen.
Game prep. Three-point shooting.
The Detroit Pistons were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
As we near the end of the regular season, here are the remaining games. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Gotta feel my only son, gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, they ain't talking to win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is age, become a trend, yeah. I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. Cause I know they're down for me. See word, made the dream work. 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 Ladies, just look me mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? See like same by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few rooms left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first and you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, it hurt me, the red.
Yeah. Wise man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it getting.
We come to you live on EA Sports. And tonight, it's a Windy City special. I'm at Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, we're talking about the best of the best. These guys on the court represent less than 0.001% of the world. I can't wait to see this star-studded affair.
Jay, you know the feeling as the 10 players take the court and we get ready for the opening tip. The Hawks control the tip. Trae Young. Short jumper misses. from the painted area won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Griffin. For 3. Missed it. Trae Young. Swallowed up by Drummond. Here comes the screen. To Drummond. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's Detroit's ball. To Rose. Probing the defense. Rose. To Griffin. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. For 3. Collected by Drummond. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Collison to Allen Crabbe. Sizing up the defense. Collison to Parker. Jabari Parker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Don't take it light on him. Go at him. It's nothing. Go at him.
To Rose. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Drummond. To the outside. Rose. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look.
To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down 8. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Alonzo Trier. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Evan Turner with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Alonzo Trier. And he drains it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hawks have it. Take stock of the floor. Probing the defense. Collison's shot won't fall.
Watch the cutter, man.
Rises for the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Andre Drummond rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Slam dunk, Alonzo Trier.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Collison. Here comes the screen. To Allen Crabbe. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That'll do it for the first quarter, with the Pistons way out in front. To Luke Kennard. Drummond. Here comes the screen. To Luke Kennard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second half.
To Luke Kennard. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Collison into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Almost unlucky bounce. Another follows, still no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
It's Atlanta ball. Collison to Allen Crabbe. Blocked away. That one's going to be out of bounds. Collison. Got it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Screen coming.
Gotta get through the screen. Get through it.
To Griffin. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Here's Atlanta.
I got ball. This is all me. D up, y'all.
Collison. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Griffin. Turns and slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit now up to 12. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking?
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Collison to Allen Crabbe. To Collison. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. That's usually one that he'll knock down. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Pistons ball here. Here comes the screen. To Griffin. Down to 5 on the 24. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Collison into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. To Collison. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Luke Kennard. Oh, hits it with a defender in his space.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper misses. To Luke Kennard. From long range, that's what he does best. Kennard drills the 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent...
And count the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down big. Ah, no good. And the finish, slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Long heave from three-quarters court. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Pistons with a nice advantage. Shot from in close, no good. Pistons have it.
Come on, you're right. Come on, you're right.
Cash is in for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Allen Crabbe, defended by Derrick Rose. Fires the 3. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Rose. Griffin. Deep right corner. And scores, plus the foul. You have to respect every part of his game. Blake Griffin going to the line for a chance. Blake Griffin trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw's good. Knocked loose. Pistons come away with it. Derrick Rose. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Griffin. To Rose. Here comes the screen. To Griffin. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Here comes the screen. Not done yet. Down to Zaza. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
John Collins sends it away.
Well, he blocked that with authority.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Pick up, pick up.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
I got ball.
beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down.
3 points. The assist from number 26, Chandler Parsons.
That misses with a second to go. The Pistons are the winners as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons added a win with today's solid victory. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. The Pistons relied on these guys for their scoring here today. The Hawks
just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game.
I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Atlanta Hawks lost this game on the scoreboard, obviously, but they really lost this game by not being physical enough. Again and again, they allowed the ball to get inside, and once it was there, it was getting scored. A lot. Overall, they struggled the most with it in the opening quarters.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the games that remain. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
Finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say. Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody avoid this. Whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the charts to the east one. Tell me how you really wanna do it right now. Trying to shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a herd of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. Like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion. Know the name, that ain't know the
EA Sports. It's in the game.